Hi everybody, Echo here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're hopping back into the Autcraft server, but instead of doing like a base tour or anything like that, I am coming to you with a little build challenge I created for myself. So, I have given myself a small thing of items that I can use for, and I'm going to try to build the cutest house ever with only these items. And so, seeing as I have like the crimson planks and the oak wood, I can use those items to make like slabs and stairs or other items, but this stuff in my inventory is the only stuff that I can use for this challenge. So I'm gonna give myself 15 minutes and we're gonna see what we can make by the end of 15 minutes. So let's get started. Alright, I also chose this cute little spot right here. So, nice little flat area, tons of chickens and cows around. But anyway, let's get started. And 15 minutes starts now. Okay, so I'm not really sure what to build. Like, we have this ice and stuff, so I'm thinking this is like a nice gradient color. And so, that could be like some, not sure. But I don't know what to do with like the copper ore. Actually, I do have one idea we could try to do with the copper ore and the crystals. But we actually also need to try to get the house built. So, I'm gonna use a very small amount of these and I'm gonna make some oak planks real quick. And we are gonna get this going. So let's start by clearing up a little area for us to work in. Probably should have done this before our 15 minutes started, but you know what? It's fine. We're gonna make it work. So we are going to do kind of like a cute little modern day type home, maybe. So I'm thinking along the lines of something like, I'm not sure actually. Hang on. I'm really good at doing like hobbit holes, but when I have a time limit, it's kind of hard. So we're just gonna start by doing what I know how to do, which is gonna be a 5. Alright, so now we have this little tiny box type thing, but it needs to be a little bigger. So let's make it a little wider. We need some more wood. Alright, so now we have like a 7, I believe. So that right there can be our little doorway. So let's do a quick door. Alright. I have this little command I can do. We're gonna need to make a door. And I want to make some trap doors. And I need more wood, so. We also don't even have walls yet. So we gotta speed this up. So we got that. And then if we do this with some little trap doors. We can do little planter boxes with these little flowers. As for the walls, that's a good question. I also need to do a ceiling, so I need to keep that in mind. Let's do some white walls, maybe, possibly. We'll use some snow around the doorway, leaving a nice little spot for a window, which we will make using ice. Nope, not the ice. We'll figure something out for the window. It's a little snow house. Okay. So now we have our tiny little house. What we can also do is we can do like a little back door here because it's always a good idea to have a back door in case of emergencies. And out here we can do like a little ore pile, maybe something just simple like this. But you can then do these grills going up and over. Kind of like so. Makes it kind of look like they're being held down a little bit better. And then we also have these crystals, so you can do like a crystal there. Like maybe they found some crystals down in the cave while they were mining. Something like that. As for the sea pickles, these make good countertop decorations, but they can also make good little window pickles. So, another thing we can do is you can do like these little windows. So we have like a tiny little viewing thing, but maybe not. Oh, wait. Another kind of window that I do really like to do, which you can quickly craft, is I really love doing little trapdoor windows. So let's quickly throw some of those in. Like I want to make this as detailed as I can, and it's like you have about 10 minutes left. Sorry, sea pickle windows. Okay, so starting to look cute so far. We have our little snow box house. All houses do need a good roof though, so we're gonna give it a quick roof. There we go. We don't have a lot of these sandstones, so we'll have to use it sparingly, sadly, but we might be able to make something work. Okay. Well, I have just enough to finish this overhanging bit, so like that, maybe. And as for this, maybe we could, I don't have a lot of this. I'm not gonna have enough for the other side. Unless I do maybe like that, but, how many have we used so far? Three. Dang it, that's 6. Okay, so we'll do that side. And then this side can just be the light orange one. So we kind of have something like this. This kind of looks like a snowman. Okay, we are also running very quickly out of time, so we gotta get our roof on here. See, we still have some extra snow blocks. Hang on, they know how to do this. We can make some little snow piles to help with kind of like the roof trimming, but for now, we are going to try to get some this warped wood in. Which then we can turn some of this into slabs as well. Okay. Just replace the temporary block with the slab. Okay. Now we can just fully slab over the rest of this roof. Maybe I need a tad bit more detail to the front here. So let's go to the center here and kind of just break all these. And maybe do it like full block, just so it gives it a little more depth in the rooftop, like so. And then once we have that going, we still have some wool left, so we can do something for that. We can make a bed. We can make a magenta bed, like so. Because you always need a bed in any good house. So we got ourselves a bed. We could do this with maybe some sea pickles is like a little light. Up top we have, I used all the snow blocks already, but that is why we have some ice. Like so, and maybe just one little glow stand light right there, and we can do something with the roof to make it a little more detailed. So let's do some slabs, maybe some trapdoors. I'll just trapdoor there. I probably shouldn't have made all the slabs because I was going to do oak slabs instead. But you know what, it's fine. You can still do some oak slabs, followed by some oak trapdoors. Had to give us this little bit of a rustic attic vibe going for us. Kind of like so. And since we still have some time and some materials, we can do some more detailing. Such as this wall could really use a painting. Not that one though. Is there already 2x3? I'm not sure. So we're just gonna do it a little 1x1 painting. There we go. With like a little shelf there that we can use. And on top of the shelf we can put, probably not that, because that seems like a dangerous hazard, instead of that one. We can make a little chest. Because you always gotta have somewhere to store your items after a long adventure. Like so, there we go. And then over here, something we also could make is I like to do little couches. Do an oak couch, I suppose. My inventory is an absolute mess. But this is what happens when you have very minimum time to do anything. And we can use this as a little carpet. Like so. And then we still have these, so if we do a quick little shelving there, then we can put this and that up there. Perfect. See what else we could use. It's looking good so far, but we need some more detail around the outside. But not to worry, because I have an idea for that. And we have just enough time, hopefully. Let's see. I need to quickly craft a whole lot more trapdoors if we're gonna do this in time. Right out here, you can store a little more copper maybe. Like so. No, not copper. I'm not sure what to put out here. Let's do some pot dice. This can be like a little crystal garden as well. There we go. Now we got the crystal garden. Luckily, you see you'll have some of these, so. Like so, and then we got hurry and do this corner right here. We need to do our little thing, but we'll put a little crimson slab on top of there. There we go. We have a few more extra seconds. So let's see what else, other details you can add. Oh, we need a pathway, because all houses always have a pathway. There we go. What are we missing? What are we missing? Oh, we gotta do the pathway all the way around the house. Okay. Now it connects to the back door as well as the front door. And that's time. So, 15 minutes is up. Let's see what we created. Oh, it's kind of cute. It reminds me of like a little snowman. Alright, so we can go ahead and put all that up there for now. And let's take a quick look around. So, we got this cute little house over here. Sorry, the roof doesn't match on both sides, but that is okay. Gives it a little more character. We got our nice little living area, or living room area. Yeah, that's fine. The couch says A. And we can put all our stuff up here. And then we have our bed. And our carpet. Which I think the carpet's melting. Carpet is definitely melting, okay. Which is, that's also fine. On this side, the house isn't melting. But we also have this little copper mining area out here with our little crystals on display and our little flower boxes. And altogether, I think it turned out as a really cute house with a limited amount of materials. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, 1 second. We gotta do something. Hey, no. There we go. There we go. Now you matched the house. I look like, yeah, I don't know even know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun doing this challenge. It's what I never thought of doing before, but it was a lot of fun to race against the clock and try to make something cute with only a limited amount of time. If you would like to see another video like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and feel free to comment down below what you would like to see. I was thinking maybe next time we could do like another timed one, but we have, once we place a block, we cannot break it. So it's like once it's placed, it can't be broken. And so make sure you don't place a block wrong. I think that one could be a lot of fun. Or if you want to do like a themed build one, like maybe theme it off of a different animal or like a mob or maybe a color or something. But anyway, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye and good night.